Bin for the win.
Yeah. Wow. Bin for the win.
I think that if he can do it, if he can stop the boats and everything, then yes.
Can't we just get everyone that comes on a boat and throws their passport in the sea to like fuck off? That's all we want.
He is talking to people that are quite ignorant, and he's whipping up a storm based all on immigration.
We are in Clacton-on-Sea in anticipation for the by-election next week, where Nigel Farage will stand against Count Binface. We're here to interview people and see where their loyalties lie. Will they stick with reform, or will they take Farage out with the trash? Are you ready to be rejected by the residents of the seaside town?
So ready, let's do it!
Woo! We're just here in anticipation for the by-election next week. Do you know much about
Nigel.
it? Yeah.
Good old Nigel, yeah? What do you want to know?
Oh, we were just wondering what your thoughts on
I
it
think
were.
it's a waste of time, waste of space, and he's all con.
Ah!
Okay, what gives you that impression?
Well, if you listen to what he says, everything he says he can't do, and everything he says he's going to do, he can't do, and what he hasn't done so far is nothing. So he don't look like he can do anything, does it? And he's also made a ricket because of him calling the election has made him look silly. Because now, as he's got 32 other people that we can all vote for, he may still get in, but he might not now, mightn't he?
And if he does get re-elected, there'll be an investigation anyway. So
yes.
he
well,
might.
that's what he's trying to get away from, isn't
Exactly.
it? And
exactly.
Yeah. And let's be fair. If someone's give you £5 million, it ain't straight. I'm sorry. You know, if someone gives me 30 quid, they want to know why.
Yeah.
5 million? But no, seriously, isn't it? 5 million? It's a lot of dough.
He is talking to people that are quite ignorant, and he's whipping up a storm based all on immigration, and he is utilising that as a weapon to essentially keep his seat.
Farage, he was voted before and not much changed. So I don't know. I feel like it'd be good to get Count Binface. Maybe he can do something better. Obviously, people do have conflicting feelings about Farage. Some people like him, some people hate him. So I feel like we do need something new.
Well, it's all about immigration, isn't it? That's why what other policies he's got, I'd like to know.
My other concern is what has Nigel Farage actually done for the residents in Clacton? I've heard lots of rumours that he spends an awful lot of time drinking in a local pub in Frinton, but actually what I would like him to do is actually support the young people.
He likes his beer, so he's going. No disrespect to Witherspoons. He goes in Witherspoons.
Yeah. He's not even contributing to the local economy.
No.
Never did I think I would want to find a reform voter as much as I do right now. I'm really struggling to find someone who supports reform.
We're really struggling. The people that we know support reform that have like the placards and the t-shirts and stuff don't want to talk to us. They're like they're just not.
They're literally dressed up in a reform costume and wouldn't chat. So did you meet Nigel Farage in the local area?
Yeah, he was at one of the clubs we were. He was doing a speech at one of the clubs we were at. If they're seeking asylum, proper asylum seeker, then yes, I'm all for helping them. But they're not. They're just economic migrants that want a better life, which has come here. I've got friends in London and all over the place, ex-army people that are homeless, don't get nothing from nobody.
And if they do stop the votes, do you think that military veterans will be housed? Has he said he will do that?
I think he would. I think the military veterans will be housed, and I think plus the British people will be housed as well.
Can't we just get everyone that comes on a boat and throws their passport in the sea to fuck off? That's all we want.
Spin rent.
That's all you want.
That is all we want.
Not
Why
like
does
more
that matter
investment
to
in
you?
Clacton, not like
I'd
more
love more
community
investment.
centres.
Love more investment in Clacton. I've lived here 5 years and
I'd
it's
like
gone
the
downhill.
potholes to be fixed. And is the migration affecting people here in Clacton?
Yeah. Does it?
Well, no, it does. You think about it because they come here and they get everything for nothing, and then you get people that actually go and work and struggle. People that actually need help.
They're actually not allowed to work when they come here, which is kind of a problem.
Yeah, but then they're all sitting in these hotels, right? And who's paying for all that?
Well, that would be the taxpayer. We're also forcing them to be in the hotels because we're saying like, oh, when you come here, you're not allowed to go and get a job until we've processed you, and then the processing takes fucking ages, and then we're paying for it obviously the entire time they're being processed. You could just say like, oh yeah, go out and get a job, start paying back into the system, but it's all this like bureaucracy, which is like basically stopping that from happening.
And they do get very depressed in there,
because
they're men like you, they feel totally
not just all men,
humiliated.
they're women as well, right? There's women and children, right?
Exactly,
Me, right? I'm 21.
Yeah.
No, 41. paid all my life, run a business, not this is Martin's, I've got a waste company, but I still struggle. Work that one out. Right, they are in worse positions.
Instead of looking down, we should actually be looking up at the people who are, you know, like for the water companies, for example. Like they are taking so much like of our money in bills, and the energy companies taking so much of our money in bills, making crazy profits. And all of these profits are just going to their rich like shareholders. Right?
So what, tax the rich people more than what they're getting taxed already?
A bunch more.
Do you know what I'm going to say? I think you should go and run.
Everyone, you've all got to come to Kiosk 1 in Clacton by Nelson Road along the seafront to get your beautiful double 99 flake with treble the sauce. And come and book a table for the air show. Beautiful. Just so much nicer than I was expecting it would be.
Yeah, literally, they were so lovely. Like, it just kind of goes to show all you need to actually do is go and like connect with people. Like, just go and have a chat, and at the end of the day, people always end up genuinely being good people. Like, I'm gonna go out there and say like 99% of humans actually just want 99% of humans actually just want the best for everyone.
And want flakes to be 99p. Vote bin.
Exactly.
I'm not keen on all this drilling, but I think if you're thinking of the amount of money the country could receive if they did start drilling, it's one or the other, isn't it?
Problem is there's been a little bit of, I guess, like misinformation that's been spread about the drilling. So the situation in the North Sea is that 90+% of the oil's already been drilled. So there's only a tiny little bit left, and then actually that oil, because we don't own the oil fields up there anymore, because, you know, like they basically sold off all of our national assets, so we don't own that oil. It's not necessarily the money's going to come back to the country. It's actually going to get sold like abroad and sold to other people. So it's not even going to bring our energy bills down.
A good fact on that is there were 5 years in the UK where BP and Shell, both headquartered here in the UK, paid zero tax.
No tax.
Zero. There's too many things happening at the moment. You know, the worst thing is what's happening abroad. You know, Russia and Ukraine and in the Middle East.
Palestine.
It's too much of that, and I don't think what anybody's going to gain. In the end, we've had enough wars.
John, what did you think about Farage and Reform saying when the Iran invasion started by the US that we should get involved in the war, that the UK should send our people over there to get involved? How did you feel about that?
No, I think we stood back at the right time when Trump invaded Iran. It could have been a lot worse. In the
So
end,
do you think they made the wrong call, Reform, there, to say that we should have got involved in the Iran war?
Oh no, I don't think we should have. We should have got involved. You're talking about men's and women's lives to get involved. Because whatever happens, people die. Yeah, I've got 3 granddaughters. One's 33 and the other's
Same age as me.
But I spoil them.
I hope you can spoil them by not voting for Reform, knowing that Reform are going to cause the climate crisis to get worse.
Thank you.
Lovely to meet you. Cheerio.
Hey.
Oh, I think maybe we persuaded him not to vote Reform.
Yes. So
I just like meeting people and having a connection with them. He was literally like touching us on the hand at the end. Like, he was
so lovely. It's because he has granddaughters.
Yeah.
So he's like, oh, these girls, like, we reminded him of his granddaughters.
And also he actually felt so many. It was actually easy because he started saying about Reform, but then when he actually spoke, he was concerned about young people's future. He was concerned about needless war. He just didn't know that Reform want to create more climate crisis and want to create more wars. So when we told him that, he was like, oh, I'm so pleased I know a bit more about it now.
Yeah.
It's a lot about division and not really like bringing the community together.
No, and my concern is we have to be really careful there that we don't become a nation of fascists. I believe that Nigel Farage has an ulterior motive, and I think he's playing a very dangerous game.
Yeah, and what do you think about the donations that he's taken from crypto billionaires abroad and also criminals?
I think it's outrageous. And the question that I would like to put back to you is, what would happen if I was to take an illegal donation? I'd be questioned, I'd be disciplined, and potentially I would lose my job.
And the other thing I want to know is what he's going to do about all the privatisation disasters. You know, every single one, housing, water, electricity, all them things that should be for the government good. Norway, they've got oil and we have the same oil. And what Norway done, they created their own wealth fund. And it benefits the whole country, it pays for hospitals, all that sort of thing, right? What did ours do? They
Privatised
sold it all off. And what did it go into the banks and the dealers in the city and everything, shareholders, and I am one and was one. And, you know, absolutely wasted. And that trickle-down effect Mrs Thatcher said would happen, it's never happened at all, in my opinion.
And it's not going to happen with someone like Farage in charge, because as we know, he's getting, you know, massive millions of pound backhands.
Well, they've been getting backhands for ages. I think they're hunting him down, there's no doubt about that. And the papers like the Daily Mail and the Telegraph, they're hunting Andy Burnham down. You know, the first 14 pages of my Sunday Mail was all anti-Labour, anti-Burnham, apart from anti-trade union. You know, people fall for it.
And what do you think about how informed people are about this upcoming election? Do you think people know what Farage stands for?
No, only one thing, immigration, and he's going to send them all back to France. But the French are saying, no, he ain't. So what happens there?
We came to Clacton, we talked to a lot of people, and most of them were not reform supporters.
We've had every lefty in Clacton.
Literally every lefty in Clacton.
Everyone who wants to punch up, not down.
Yeah.
Vote Binface. Oh, he said no.
What are your thoughts on Binface then?
I'm going to vote for him.
Yeah.
I'm going to vote. I don't normally vote. I haven't voted for Nigel since he's been down here, but Binface has got my vote.
Bin for the win.
Yeah. Wow. Bin for the win. That'll do us, eh? I'm going to put that on the shop.
I think there's a lot of cynicism going on in the UK right now, and people have been very disenfranchised, and the polarization has really divided a lot of people, or that's what they want you to believe, right? Because there was a woman earlier who didn't want to talk to us as soon as we said we were lefties or on the left, right? And she said, absolutely no way, and she stormed off essentially, right? And I think there are people like that, but I feel like most people are willing to have a conversation and are willing to chat. I feel like a very common phrase is, what is Nigel doing for us? What can he do for us? You know, and it is about us. It's not me versus you or us versus them. It's about us.
And remember that actually when we actually speak to each other, we're actually not as divided as we're led to believe.
Exactly.